Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries Hidden Histories. In this episode here, this is part 2 of Holding the Evidence. I just got done making part 1 of this video. Here's part 2. And as I pointed out, that the evidence has always been in front of the public's eye. It's been in front of the public's eye for the past 50 plus years. Okay, but the evidence I present is what can be seen in the films and images. Okay, just like what you're going to be viewing here. In the Zapruder film, okay, and like I said, the evidence has always been there. In this Zapruder film, which I pulled this up, we can see the reflection of a gunman reflecting off the lens into the camera of the gunman on the rooftop of the County Records building, coming down, taking a shot from the rooftop, which I'll show you right here. This is him in motion. He's coming down, takes aim, and takes a shot, as you see right here. Comes down, takes shot, comes down, takes shot, come down, takes shot. Now this can be seen in the Zapruder film. It's always been able to be seen in the Zapruder film. But where do these shots occur? I mean, where do these shots make contact with? Again, Zapruder film gives us our answer. We have the curb shot where James Tagg was standing. Okay, now we're going to get back into that in a moment. I want to show you this first. We watch a Zapruder film. We see a bullet striking in frame 399, bullet striking side of the concrete of the manhole cover, piece of concrete flying upward. Frame 401, we see another bullet striking the top corner of the concrete of the manhole cover, and piece of concrete flying upward. And a bullet starts ricocheting in frame 402, bullet ricocheting upward. As you see right here, now we go to that manhole cover, and we see this bullet hole right here on the side, which is this side right here. This is the side. Okay, we got the bullet hole there. Same thing as for this one here. We have the bullet hole right here. Same top corner and stuff. And then we have the location, which is right over here, of them retrieving a bullet that was retrieved in the grass on November 22nd, 1962, which shows another bullet was fired there. As you see here, here's images of the Secret Service agents and stuff, looking over this manhole cover, retrieving a bullet, as you see right here. Here's that bullet, which I'll pull up this one here. Here's that bullet. That's a 30.06 bullet, which indicates a second rifle. Remember, they said Oswald used that Carcano rifle. This indicates, which was using the 6.5, right? Here's a 30.6. Okay, indicates two different types of bullets. Okay, evidence has always been in front of the public's eye. Here we go to the manhole cover. We see both bullet holes still can be seen. Excuse me, as you see right here. Here's that one shot. This is where frame 399, that's that one shot there. Frame 401 right here, where the other shot came from. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this. I'm going to line these up and say, okay, now where these shots came from. So we're going to line this shot up. And as you see right here, we're doing tests. We're lining up that shot. We're there. There's me, my son Josh. We're lining up this shot, where this shot came from. And as you see right here, we're aiming. So what we're going to do is we're going to go this one first. Here's that one shot right here. And here's the top corner shot right here. So we're going to line that up right here. We took a laser pointer. And then we're going to find out where that shot occurred at. So it happens in this location here. And the same thing that we see where the gunman in the rooftop of the County Records building taking his shots as we see in the Zapruder film. We brought it down because actually the laser pointer, oops, let's go back. Actually, laser pointer was up here by the lamppost. Okay, it was up here by the lamppost, but we brought it down a little bit so you can see on the concrete the laser pointer where it's pointing back to. But it lines right back up to this corner here, as I see in the Zapruder film. Not only did we sit there and we line this up, we was like, okay, well, we got a shot here, a shot here. As you notice, right here is the curb shot where the bullet struck the curb. So now we know that, hey, these two shots here are in the same line of fire as the curb shot. Okay, so now we know that, hey, wait a minute, that curb shot came from the gunman on the rooftop of the County Records building. We know there was shots taken there. As I point out, even at night, they took images of that manhole cover. And as I point out, we know about the curb shot. We all heard about the curb shot. We all know about the curb shot. We all, it's already in the records and stuff like that, even the Warren Commission report. So what I did was I found this evidence and I pieced it all together. Like in 1974, a man working on the rooftop of the county records building found a bullet casing, a 30.06 bullet casing. Well, that was found in 1974 on the rooftop of the county records building. Films and images that were taken that day, the Zapruder film, other images and stuff like that, shows us bullet striking the manhole cover. Police, the Secret Service agents and all that looking at that manhole cover, retrieving the bullet, a 30.06 bullet lying in the grass. 30.06 bullet casing on the rooftop of the county records building. Zapruder film showing us the gunman coming down, taking aim. We see the reflection of him coming down, taking aim, taking a shot from the rooftop of the county records building. The curb shot lines up with it as well. All I did was found this evidence in the films, in the images, and piece it together. That's all I've done. Okay, that's all I've done. And as you see here, everything lines up with one another, like I point out in my video number 1. There is so much evidence to prove there was a conspiracy. It's always been in front of the public's eye. Okay, just like today, you can go to that manhole cover today and see both bullet holes. 2 more bullet holes. Remember, we're already told about the curb shot, magic bullet shot, fatal headshot JFK. Am I correct? We're told about 3 shots. But if there shows a 4th shot or a 5th shot, that proves what? A conspiracy. Am I correct? There you go. It's been in front of the public's eye. People's been stepping on it for years. Over 50 years, people's walking over that evidence. And all they had to do was view the Zapruder film, right here, and see a bullet striking the side of the concrete manhole cover. Top corner of the concrete manhole cover. Bullet ricocheting upward. Secret Service agent coming down, picking up the bullet, because it's right here. There's the bullet, as you see right here. Here's the bullet. Here's his hand, right? Now we're going to zoom in. There's the bullet. Here's his hand. There's that bullet, 30.06. All they had to do was study the films, study the images, piece this information together. This evidence has been there for the past 50 plus years in front of the public's eye. But people's overlooked it. They just overlooked it. And that's what really, makes me concerned when it comes to the JFK assassination. This is why it's so important that this information and this evidence needs to be viewed and seen all over the world. Just not, by handfuls of people. All over the world. That's why sometimes I tell people, let some of these videos go viral. Not for my sake, but for the evidence sake, for, to show people what really happened that day. Okay? People need to know this because there was a conspiracy in JFK assassination. There was more gunmen there that day and more shots fired that day. The films and images that was taken by the pedestrians there that day, by the eyewitnesses, proves there was a conspiracy all this time. The manhole cover has been sitting there for the past 50 plus years with 2 bullet holes still in it. And as you see, the whiteness on it, because we took cast molds of it, it's right here. Here's where a bullet entered right here, struck right here. And the rest of this just chipped up as it struck right here. But that's where the bullet actually hit. And then the bullet hits right here, goes up, and you see the bullet ricocheting upward. Okay, at the top corner. You see the whiteness around it. We took cast molds of it. Because no one's never knew about this. Okay, this evidence has been sitting there. Just like when you look at this and you go, okay, well, we know the 2 bullets struck there because we see this in the Zapruder film. And actually, Orville Nick's film shows 2 shots striking there too. Okay, A actually does. But you see this right here and you're like, okay, well, we're going to look at it from this view. And you notice that curved shot lines right up with these shots. So now we have the evidence to show people that shot, that curved shot, did not come from the 6th floor Texas School Book Depository. That curb shot came from the rooftop of the county records building, because that's where these two shots came from here. And then the grass area shots, as I'll point out in my research, was taken right over here, in this location here. So we got the bullet shot here, here, the grass area right here. I don't know if these bullets were retrieved or not. They might even still be there, because here's this evidence right here, still there today. And then we have the curb shot right here, which we know they cut that piece of curb up. But like I said, there's a lot of evidence right here that I present and that I had held. And I look at this evidence every day, you know, especially when I'm doing this documentary, because I'm going through bits and pieces on this and that, putting it together for each section into the documentary. Okay, and I'm overviewing some other stuff as well. And it's like, all this evidence is to prove there was a conspiracy. Not a story no more, not a theory no more, but facts. And the facts has always been in front of the public's eye. But no one was willing to sit down and say, let's take a look at this. Okay, let's do the research. Let's do the math. Let's do the investigation. That's what this case really needed. Okay, I spent 13 years working on this. And like I said, you take one image and you piece all the information onto one image. As you see here and right here. You take all this information, you piece it here and you place it here. It shows, well, there's the manhole cover. You're showing the location. You're showing images of it. You're showing the bullet holes. You're showing from the films and images of them, the shot striking there and people retrieving bullets and everything else like that. The reflection of the gunman coming down, taking a shot from this location. A bullet casing found here. And this bullet casing is a 30.06 bullet casing that they found on the rooftop of the county records building. Also a 30.06 bullet that was lying in the grass that they retrieved that struck this manhole cover. So see, everything fits. Everything fits. And there's eyewitness accounts also claim that two shots struck there. Okay, and even the police officer admitted it. At that time, this police officer here admitted it. At that time, that two bullets struck this thing here, and he was digging the bullets out, and he retrieved bullets from there. But then later on, the story changed. And as you see right here, even the time, as what time? Just 9 minutes. It's 12:39. 9 minutes after the assassination. And just 9 minutes after the assassination. So you see, the evidence has always been there. Okay, people get mad at me because I present this and I call this facts and I call this as evidence, because it is evidence, because we can see what is going on. We can see this. Just like when I point this out, the manhole cover. Superior film shows two bullets striking there. Shows a bullet ricocheting upward. Photographic evidence shows us Secret Service agents and police officers looking at that manhole cover, retrieving a bullet from the manhole cover. 1974, someone retrieves a bullet from the rooftop of the county records building. Matches the same type of bullet they found in the grass there. Showing images of a bullet they're retrieving there and the bullet lying in the grass. Images of that manhole cover taken at night. That manhole cover lines up where the curb shot is, where James Tagg was standing. Both bullet holes that we can see in this Zapruder film and all these other images are still there today, 55 years later. So you see, this is no longer a theory. This is no longer a story. This is facts, because all this evidence combined into one, all matches, and it's all backing each other up. The films and images are backing one another up. In the description down below, you find a site where you can order my book, the only book you ever need, JFK Assassination, Evidence of Conspiracy. Don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about it. Share this information, other information from my other videos on your social medias and stuff like that with your family, friends, and relatives. So everybody knows this information, even information from my other videos. Thank you, and you all have a pleasant, pleasant day.